Hello everybody, Salty Sweet Ren here, and I have just barely gotten back from work. During break at one point, I was looking like on my phone, just kind of scrolling through, and apparently the new Sims 4 trailer has just released. The trailer for the new expansion pack, Growing Together. And I know there's been like leaks and stuff across like the past several days. Like, we already know it's called Growing Together, like, pretty sure it's like a whole family expansion type thing similar to Sims 3 Generations. It's basically already all known. But if you follow any of my Sims series, I am very much a lover of generational based gameplay, even if I don't actually reach that point. At the very least, my Whimsy legacy that I do, I absolutely adore like family based gameplay there. And it's something that I just am craving like more of. So I'm very excited for this. I haven't watched anybody else's reactions, have not watched the trailer yet. I told myself that as soon as I get home from work, I was going to go ahead and watch the trailer. And I'm home now, and I grabbed myself some Wendy's. I'm holding off on eating it though until I watch the trailer, because I want to see this. I want to see firsthand what all is going on. There's a lot of speculation as to what's been in it. I already know, like, I'm really curious about, I know, like, in the, Behind the Sims thing, or whatever it was called, there was a lot of Grim Reaper imagery, including some random person dressed up as the Grim Reaper that never got addressed. So, I'm hoping that that gets addressed in this trailer. At least, anything Grim Reaper-y I'm curious about. If there's Elder-based gameplay, I'm all for it, because the generation of the Whimsy legacy I'm on currently has a big focus on elders and elder-based gameplay, which we are severely lacking. I'm also curious to know if there's going to be anything that addresses infants, because I am very much eager for infants in The Sims, because, like, as it is currently, you go from, like, literal object newborn baby who can't do anything for themselves to, if you had to, a toddler could literally just take care of themselves. As long as you had, like, another toddler there for them to interact with, socialize, and stuff. Like, the infant's life stage is probably gonna, like, force a few players' hands, because they want to be as hands-off when it comes to their Sims kids as possible, but for me, this is gonna be great. Like, it can be annoying to deal with kids, but at the same time, it's, like, more realistic, and I am very much craving, like, watching my Sims interact with their kids and stuff. So, anyways, I'm rambling enough. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what the trailer has to offer. Oh, yes, infants! Yes! Pretty sure there's a new world, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, jigsaw puzzles! No, my mom loves jigsaw puzzles. Wait, movie theater! Was that a movie theater? Oh my gosh. Oh! Toddlers can interact with... I love the world already. Whatever this world has, I love. Oh my gosh. You can teach kids to ride bikes. You got the little baby backpack. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, you can actually pick up children now. That's great. Oh. Actually being able to interact with, like, the babies. They're infants now, technically, but... Oh, losing teeth! That's what all the tooth stuff was. Okay. Hold on. Oh, tummy time! I remember that with my little brother. Tree houses. Yes, I've been thinking for a while. I haven't said it, but I've been thinking I miss like tree houses in Sims. Oh, like so many different like parties and stuff. Oh, what's going on here? Just like walking for charity or something? All family can come over and like meet the new baby, I think is what's going on. If there's like more like ways for like Sims to like get together and interact, just like I am so into that. Wait, hang on, this is like a video camera going on, or I don't know. Get familiar. March 16th. So it's 2 days after the baby update. The infant update. Okay. I am so excited for this. Okay. I am so psyched. March 16th. Anyways. Let's see. The world, there was something early on that I noticed, which was, how early was it? I saw like a movie theater somewhere. So here's a glimpse of the world itself. At some point, I know I saw a movie theater, and I'm like that. Sorry, my brain has latched onto that because like that is something that I've been thinking to myself, like Sims worlds need a way for my Sims to like go out. There's pillow parties. There's a movie theater. I am like, I remember that was a thing in The Sims 3. I didn't really do much with it because like they were all just like rabbit holes, but like. In some of my current Sims games, I have like movie theaters made. They're technically bars, but like you can like with like a giant TV setup with like rows of seats. But still, movie theaters. I'm sorry that this is like the first thing I latch onto. I've talked like this is a weird thing for me to latch onto, isn't it? Wow, I don't know why my brain has decided that this is the thing. But like everything else is like expected of a generations type thing. Like, oh, hey, we can hang out with families. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like, I do love the world though. I'm saying I love the world because like these kinds of water parks. I don't remember I don't remember going to places like this like throughout most of my childhood. We didn't like live close to places like this. Like, currently live in Kansas. Used to live like in like a suburban part of Illinois that wasn't anywhere like close to little water parks like this. If we did go, it was pretty rare, and like it was usually like if we went on vacation like to like Texas and visit our cousins, and like our cousins like would take us to like one of these kinds of places that apparently they would visit pretty frequently, and it was like so much fun. Or if we were like visiting friends and like friends were like, oh hey, have you been to this place or something. I do love these kinds of things. Like these little mini water parks that aren't quite water parks, but you can just like splash around in. There's like little fountains everywhere. Love them. And you can see the mom's like carrying the infant around. I am loving this. The fact that like you're able to like the infant stuff is like what I'm also like super excited for, because this is what we've been missing. A part of my brain is like, yes, this is something that The Sims needs. So my brain is like saying like, part of the reason my brain has kind of glossed over it is because this is something that like we need, is to just be able to like carry your like kid around and interact with them. It's kind of funny. It's like this is exactly what we're missing, but it's like so important that my brain is like, this should have existed all along. So my brain is like, I don't know. I'm trying to explain how my brain works, and it's not working very well. It's just like, this is the missing thing that we've needed, is this infant life state. I know I've seen like a couple people being like, oh, why do we have another thing? This is why. Like, it's so much more realistic to have this as a life state than to go from newborn, unable to do literally anything for themselves, unable to even move out of the bassinet, to suddenly toddler, walking around on their own 2 feet, running up and down the stairs, able to grab food off of the plate for themselves, basically able to do all their own stuff without any help from the sim aside from maybe potty training and cleaning themselves up. That is like, I hate to say it, but that is kind of true. Toddlers in The Sims are pretty self-sufficient. So going for, like, the infant life state is what we need. And this is going to be a base game update, the infants themselves. The infants are going to be a base game update that will be in the game as a whole. There was a whole, like, behind the Sims type summit thing where, like, they were talking about it. I didn't do a reaction to that, but hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that. Let's see. The bikes, I kind of glossed over the bikes too a little bit at first because it's like, oh, bikes already exist in The Sims. But the thing is, we don't have bikes for kids. And now, like, you can, like, see the kid, like, struggling to learn how to ride. And just the parent, like, picking their kid up, tossing them around in pride. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using the bikes. It's like, it's fun. It is great. I totally get why other people like to use the bikes in The Sims. I hate bikes in real life, though. Like, I have trauma from riding bikes. Like, it is not fun for me. My dad is one of those people who's so obsessed with riding his bike, like he would take the entire family out, and I almost like crashed on the bridge because a spider came down from my helmet. It was a whole mess. I did crash on the bridge, but it was like I had to, like I was barely able to control my bike. Was like gonna have to either swerve off of the bridge or into like another person coming the opposite way. It was a whole thing. It was the whole balloon thing. Like you can have like little sleepovers. I think technically I think this is just like the family having a sleepover. But I'm wondering if this extends to like being able to have sleepovers with your friends. Because I know earlier it showed like pillow fighting and stuff. Like over here, it's showing people pillow fighting. If you can have sleepovers with your friends, that'd be a lot of fun. I think there's gonna be new bunk beds, if I'm not mistaken. I see this like sheep, what is it called? Sheep ottoman? Is that what it's called, an ottoman? I keep seeing that. So I think that this is like some of the new decor. These sleeping bags everywhere. Having sleeping bags is great. You've got like one of these like little charts like to like measure your height. Oh my gosh. My brain is just like kind of all caught up. There was a moment when I was looking at this place. I thought like, is this, I can't tell if this is like a library and they're just like hanging out with their grandparents, or because like I'm seeing multiple elders here, is this like a retirement home? I don't know. I think there's like other games here. Like here we have like jigsaw puzzles, but I think in the background I see like somebody with like a cards game here, and back there, what is that game over there that those two in the back are playing? It looks like something that I've seen like my grandparents have. I don't know. Either way, I'm super excited for whatever this is. I'm really excited for the world, especially. Let's see. The treehouse, that's another thing. I was thinking about the treehouse. Just look at this. I'm one of those kids who wanted a treehouse, but never actually was able to, like, get one. It showed the process of building it, too. That's cool. There's treehouses in The Sims 3, but they're, like, already made. You just, like, plant them in the backyard, and boom, you have a treehouse. But this one, it showed the, like, process of building the treehouse. Like, I don't know if it's, like, a matter of, like, gonna be built by treehouse, or if it's, like, similar to how rocket ships and stuff are, where, like, you say, build treehouse on this specific tree, and then your Sims will, like, come over and work on it themselves. If you can customize the treehouse... Wait, I think you can, actually, because I reckon I see Telescope, and I see, like, the dragon plushie thing, the giant dragon thingy here. I think that that's, like, customized stuff that you can add for yourself. So I think you can actually customize the treehouse. So I'm wondering how that's gonna work. I'm not very good with build by as a whole. But, oh, and there's, like, a sand pit over there. Oh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure that that's, what is it called? There's a word for it, and I'm trying to think. I know I've used this thing, the wooden thing over here with, like, the vines growing on it and, like, the slats on top. That is base game, I'm pretty sure, because I'm fairly certain that's the exact same thing I used in my Whimsy Legacy. But it looks nice, and I'm happy to see it being used. There's so much. I'm just psyched for this. I can't tell if that's a toddler or I'm pretty sure it's a toddler, but, like, they're hanging out. Is this a baby shower? Yes, I think this is a baby shower, like, cause like you have a mom-to-be, and, like, people, like, gathered around giving presents. Pretty sure this is a baby shower. I think there's gonna be, like, more, like, life-based events that happen. I'm sorry, my brain is just, like, going a million miles a minute. I am not able to, like, pause and, like, stop on one thing. My brain is just like, I need to move on to the next thing. What else can I see? The way that everybody was walking here made me kind of laugh. Like, look at that. What is that walk? I'm pretty sure there's, like, a reasonable explanation, but I'm just, like, looking at the walk in tune with the music. I'm like, what is happening here? Is this, like, a walk for charity? I understand that. Is this just... If it's just, like, walking for fun, why do they walk like that? if they're like power walking, but then like I'm pretty sure like this is like they're coming to like family visits. Like you've got like the elders bringing in their like luggage, and they're like cooing over the new infant. I wonder if family visits like this are gonna be a thing. Like if you can like go and like spend time like with like other family members, or if your family members will say like, hey, we're coming to visit for a couple days. Do you mind if we stay over? Cause like that is like a thing that happens. I really, oh my gosh. My brain is just so caught up. I'm sure there's like stuff that like, oh my gosh. I don't even know like all the stuff that my brain is like trying to catch on. Oh, and like the parents are like the or grandparents, I guess, are like taking care of the kid in the house while the parents get a much needed nap. That is nice. Oh boy. And I'm like over here. Is this like a park where you can just like go and hang out? Oh, is this like Scrabble? That's what it is. That's Scrabble. I was wondering. Okay. I'm just like, I don't know if this is gonna be like a public lot or if this is like a build like where people are like just hanging out. I'm pretty sure this might be a public lot. Just my brain is going a million miles a minute. I'm starting to reach a point where it's like I'm getting a little overwhelmed, but I'm so happy for all of this. I am definitely going to be giving this some love and attention when it comes out. March 16th, 2 days after the Infant update. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure the Infant update is March 14th. Regardless, I don't know if there's anything I'm missing. If there's anything that you spotted in the trailer that I didn't touch on or didn't talk about, or you wish I'd talked about more, what are you guys looking forward to in this? Like, what all do you want to see, like, in this pack? What are you hoping for? Do you guys have high hopes for it? Do you guys, like, think that it's probably going to be a letdown? I have high hopes for it. At the very least, like, even if it's a little buggy, what am I talking about? This is The Sims. Of course it's going to be buggy. But, like, even if it's buggy, I am, like, looking at this and I'm like, there is stuff that they are adding that we have needed for so long. There is so much stuff that, like, we have sorely needed in terms of, like, interactions with the family and stuff that is being shown here. And so long as it's functional, I'm looking at the Wedding Stories pack, so long as it's functional, I will be satisfied. Like, oh boy. My brain's going a million miles a minute. Anyways, I'm probably gonna wrap this reaction up here. I'm so excited to like see when this comes out. I'm excited to see what your guys' thoughts are too on this. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of all of this. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Subscribing is completely free. You can always unsubscribe at any time, but it does really help out the channel if you do subscribe. So again, thank you guys all so much, and I will see you in the future. Stay safe out there, everybody.